In every great myth, there is a force of chaos, a disruptor, a deceiver, a trickster, and in Norse mythology, that force has a name, Loki. But how did this ancient god of mischief transform into one of Marvel's most iconic and beloved anti-heroes? Today, we're diving deep into the history of Loki, from ancient legend to modern pop culture. Loki originates in the ancient Norse sagas, particularly the Prose Edda and Poetic Edda, compiled in the 13th century by the Icelandic historian Snorri Sturluson. But even among gods like Odin and Thor, Loki stood apart. Loki is often described as the son of the giant Farbauti and the goddess Laufey. Yes, Laufey was originally his mother, not father, like in the Marvel version. He is a shapeshifter, a trickster, and at times an outright villain. One of his most bizarre tales includes transforming into a female horse and giving birth to Sleipnir, Odin's eight-legged steed. His children also include the wolf Fenrir, the serpent Jörmungandr, and Hel, the goddess of the underworld. Loki's tricks often start out playful but spiral into disaster, like when he orchestrated the death of Balder, the god of light, using mistletoe. This event is said to bring about Ragnarok, the Norse apocalypse. Fast forward to 1962. Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby reimagined the Norse gods for Marvel Comics. Loki debuted in Journey into Mystery #85, not as a nuanced god, but as a straight-up villain to Thor. Marvel's Loki retained his mythological roots, son of Laufey, but now Laufey is a male frost giant. Odin adopts him after a war with the frost giants, raising Loki alongside Thor.
In the aftermath of the battle, I went into the temple, and I found a baby. Small for a giant's offspring, abandoned, suffering, left to die. Laufey's son.
This sets the stage for a lifelong rivalry rooted in jealousy and resentment. Over the decades, Loki evolved. In the 2000s, Marvel explored deeper layers of his character. In Thor 2008 and later Siege, Loki manipulates events behind the scenes, leading to massive crossovers. In 2008, following Ragnarok, Loki is reborn in a female form, dubbed Lady Loki. Later, in Journey into Mystery 2011, we meet Kid Loki, an attempt by the god to escape his villainous destiny. In Loki, Agent of Asgard 2014, he's recast as a charming antihero who rewrites his narrative. I am the god of stories, not lies. These arcs reflect a broader theme. Loki isn't just a trickster, he's a survivor, a shapeshifter in every sense. Then came the MCU. In Thor 2011, Tom Hiddleston's portrayal of Loki brought new depth and charisma to the character. He wasn't just Thor's enemy, he was a tragic figure, desperate for approval, haunted by his origins. In the Avengers 2012, Loki becomes the central villain, leading the Chitauri invasion of Earth. But fans didn't just hate him, they loved him. He was Shakespearean, witty, magnetic. Loki dies several times, each one more dramatic than the last. But his journey truly takes a turn in the Disney Plus series, Loki 2021. Here we follow a variant version of Loki who escapes with the Tesseract and gets pulled into the Time Variance Authority. This Loki learns, grows, and forms a bond with Sylvie, a female variant of himself. By the end of Season 2, he becomes the new god of time, holding the multiverse together, a cosmic and poetic evolution. Whether as a god of lies, a villain, or a hero, Loki's greatest power has always been reinvention. From myth to Marvel, his story is never finished. He's a reflection of chaos and transformation. As Loki himself once said, No one bad is ever truly bad, and no one good is ever truly good. And maybe that's why we'll always be drawn to the God of Mischief, because in him we see a little bit of ourselves.
For Odin!
If you enjoyed this journey through time and myth, hit like, subscribe to my friend Spoof here, and let us know your favorite version of Loki, comic, MCU, or mythological. Until next time, embrace the chaos.